Man bankrupts himself for sugar baby girlfriend. 90-Day Fiance. Now, if you know anything about 90-Day Fiance, you know that most of these are bound to be good, bound to have some craziness, and bound to be entertaining, of course. Um, I have followed the stories of Gino and Jasmine.
I deserve to pick up the goddamn colors because in a few days I have your more than she did in 7 years.
Um, who else? Ed and what was the girl? I don't know, but Ed. Everyone knows Ed.
So, how do you say kiss in Tagalog?
Halik.
Halik. Okay. May I halik you?
And I think there was another one that I seen, but other than that, I don't know any of the other stories. We're just gonna check this out.
And Luke pay all the bills. He's a really good man. He made me feel.
He pays all the bills, and then she proceeds to say he's a really good man. Oh, I'm sure he's a good man for paying all those bills.
Things I never feel. He have a bunch of money.
Oh
so
my God,
he's-
he has. That's all she said. He has a bunch of money, so he spoils me.
Spoils me.
Oh no.
I live like a queen.
Does this ever really go well? This show doesn't exactly have a great history when it comes to relationships like this. If you really want to have a shallow relationship based around material things, you better at least pick someone who's actually rich. It turns out that Luke is not a multimillionaire. He is, in fact, just a dude in a fur coat. Where have we seen this before? This is like a genre of person at this point. It's like, hey, I'm the most boring person in the world probably, but maybe if I dress all interesting, people won't notice. Anyway, it looks like things may be getting bad for Luke right as the season is starting. According to him, he has no money left because he spent all of it on his girlfriend, and now he's out of a job because he took too much time off of work to go visit her. And now she's probably gonna be all like, wait a minute, you don't have any money? You don't have a job? What a loser.
How bad is it? How bad's your financial situation?
I'll be honest with you, man. It's super bad.
Yeah, it's totally terrible, but also don't worry because I still have the fur coat, so nobody would know that I have a bad financial situation. Like I don't look like I do, right? You don't think that I look like I have a bad financial situation,
Wait,
right?
what?
As I'm leaving this job, I'm pulling my 401k, all of it.
You liquidated it all.
Liquidated it. It's kind of my only option right now.
Okay, so that may have been his only option, but guess what he did with the money? He invested it in a sunglasses business that he's starting. So now he has to go tell his sugar baby girlfriend that not only did he lose his job, but the rest of his savings have been invested into a business that will probably not succeed.
Over the past year and a half, I've invested over $500,000 into startup businesses. I have invested in a jewelry company, and I'm trying to get a clothing line off the ground as
What the
well.
hell is he doing?
I have not turned a profit yet.
Oh man, don't worry, you'll get there. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're so close. 500k? What's another 500k? If you're losing this much money on this many different businesses and you haven't even turned any sort of profit, clearly something's not going right. You're not.
Bro took all of his life savings and started multiple businesses. That's like putting a parlay. That's like doing multiple slips. Like, what?
making the right decisions. Maybe slow down
Bro
a little
made
bit. This
multiple
guy seems
slips,
similar to George
same
in the sense that
parlays.
he probably does make more money than the average person, but he wants to live a lifestyle that's just outside of his capability. Instead of just making smart financial decisions, he wants to act like a big shot and impress his girlfriend and support her crazy luxurious lifestyle until eventually and inevitably he can't anymore, and then he will have nothing left to give and she'll realize that and likely end up leaving. That's something you're absolutely risking when you don't build an actual love connection and instead everything is just completely superficial and conditional. Another thing that is at the very least a little bit weird is the fact that he is 30 years old and she is 19. I was going to say that there's a very clear gap in maturity because she is a lot younger and definitely very immature.
That's not it. You know, the crazy part is that's not like out of the ordinary, to be honest. There's a lot of people out there that are dating with like age gaps like that. I mean, we're not talking about anything younger than 18, okay? We don't like, you know, support anything like that, but 18-year-olds with like 30-year-olds, that's not too out of the ordinary, to be honest.
But this guy,
Especially when
I
money
don't
is
know if
involved.
he's really the greatest example of a mature person. So yeah, today we're just going to be talking about Luke and Luke's fiance. What is her name? But first, before we get into everything, we're just going to have a quick word from today's sponsor, Raycon. I don't know if Raycon purchased Luke and the hole that he's dug for himself.
I've dug a hole,
Oh shit.
and I don't know if I can get out.
Bro acted rich.
Madeleine, I'm paying for an apartment down there. I'm paying for her car, food, as well as all my expenses here.
Apparently someone didn't learn from the book of Gino, which I don't even know what Gino's secret is. The fact that they haven't run out of money is a miracle. Luke isn't just helping her out, he isn't just supporting her, she is entirely dependent on him. Oh, but it's okay though, because she started her own business with his money, and it just loses money every month.
Since meeting Madeleine, I have spent almost $100,000 sending money to her.
Those are rookie numbers.
100K, 100K. And y'all not even married? Stu, this is a simp right here. This is the definition of simp. I hate simps. I hate them. They enable all of this stuff. Makes things like, it makes it a norm. And this shouldn't be a thing. Like, what is happening? That's wild.
I'm
I'm not
impressed.
happy with the amount of money that I have sent, but I love her.
Oh man, it's crazy.
I'm sorry for pausing, but nah. This
It's
dude's
like an
wild.
actual addiction. Like maybe if I just send a little bit more, you know, just a little more. She'll love me if I just send her a little bit more. Until eventually he has nothing left and she's living with some other guy in the place that he paid for. I mean, come on, she's 19 years old. I doubt she's planning to settle down forever with this guy. All he's doing is just tossing money at her and she's like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. I love you, dude.
Do you think it'd be the same type of relationship, the same love?
I like to think that she loves me for who I am.
You know, I've said this before, the crazy thing is, this is actually true. She does love him for who he is, and he is a person who will give her a lot of money without question. So once he stops doing that, she may not love him for who he is anymore, if that's not who he is anymore. So anyway, Luke is planning to go visit his girlfriend again soon in Colombia, and he has to break the news to her about his job. But another thing I forgot to mention is the fact that she thinks he's moving down there permanently, but he's just going to visit her. I don't know how they could possibly mess this up, and I don't even think this is the first time that this exact thing has happened on this show. Like, nobody communicates at all. So let's just skip the airport scene. You get it. They're happy. They're smiling. Blah, blah. Hey, whoa. Take it easy. What are you doing? Oh, she's going in for another. Oh. Okay, so I think you already get the idea of what their relationship dynamic is. She acts like a child, and he acts like a dumbass. And together, they make the perfect inverted power couple. Remember
So the same
Jabri and
thing?
Miona? Neither does anybody else. So then these two decide, hey, now's the perfect time to do a top 10 most disturbing kiss of all time. If a kiss cam ever cut to them at a sporting event, they'd have to retire that whole concept.
I just landed in Colombia, and seeing Madeleine for the first time in 4 months is amazing.
Is it though?
She smells like wildflowers.
Baby, I'm so excited to show you my wedding. It's finished.
Oh, it's finished all right.
I'm so proud of you, baby.
So Madeleine opened up a beauty salon with Luke's money, and you know, it looks all right, except there's just one problem.
But how do you spell beauty?
Oh, jeez. It's not the fact that they
No.
misspelled the word, it's the fact they couldn't do a simple Google search of how to spell the word before putting it into the beauty salon. So after losing his
That's
job and putting the rest of his money into a sunglasses
guess.
investment, this guy comes down here to find his girlfriend wasting all his money on a misspelled beauty salon that loses money every month. I think it's possible that Nicole and Azin's imaginary store worked better than this.
Don't say that.
Okay.
You think I am stupid? I know exactly how to spell it. B-E-A-U-T-I.
I like
She
how
said
she
E?
says don't say that, like it's
No,
just a little
she didn't
minor
say
flaw
E.
he's pointing out. Like, you're not
There's
supposed
no
to
way.
notice that. The whole thing is misspelled. It's the first thing you notice.
Opening a beauty salon is never, ever something I thought I would do.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't open a beauty salon. You opened a Brady salon.
I agreed to it because it's Maddie's dream.
Cool, you got business cards as well?
He said it himself. It's her dream. This is just her getting to live out her dream without actually having to take any of the risk or responsibility. I'm not saying that there aren't any 19-year-olds out there that are capable of starting their own business. That's obviously untrue, but it's pretty clear from the start that she is not one of them. If you're prioritizing living a luxurious lifestyle over making sure your business is profiting, then you're definitely not making good decisions.
The plan was to fund it until it was profitable.
It's like my office.
Your office?
Yeah.
You look like a boss.
So this is my desk, and this is where the customer comes up, and they'll be like, hey, I'll take one nail salon appointment, please. And I'll go, that'll be $5. And then they give me the credit card.
On a month-to-month basis, what's our all-in cost?
3 millions.
So that's about 750 American dollars, and they need about 60 to 90 clients a month in order to turn a profit. And it definitely sounds like that's not going to happen anytime soon, and since they're almost out of money, I feel like they're not going to be able to keep this going for very long.
Do you think in 3 months we will be profitable?
It really annoy me. You asking all these things, and I am the one doing the work.
Hey man, I'm the one down here losing all your money, and you're asking me what's going on? How dare you? Have you ever considered that I don't like that part of it, and I just want to do the fun stuff? Like, I don't want to deal with money and numbers and blech.
The reason I'm asking all of these questions right now is because I don't have a job anymore, baby.
Would you like to apply to work here at the Brady Salon? We're hiring. So to be honest, she did take this better than I expected, but it's still pretty clear that she doesn't have strong feelings for him. I honestly don't even really know what she thinks of him. This relationship does not feel like a relationship at all.
How long ago this happened?
Last month.
So you lied to me for 1 month.
Sí, amor.
Now, of course, she's not wrong to be concerned about this, and she's not wrong to be upset with him for lying about it. But the fact is, they're both making really poor decisions, and this kind of thing is just inevitable after a certain point. He spent all of his money on her and all of his time on her, so he lost his job so he could no longer spend his money on her. And now they're sitting here with nothing in a failed Brady salon. But he's got the fur coat, though. At least he's got the
fur.
coat.
Sell that.
Muskrat. So anyway, she actually ends up being kind of understanding about it, and they end things on a good note here. They're like, we need to work as a team, and that way we can get through anything. But then 5 minutes later, Luke is like, oh yeah, babe, by the way, I sunk the rest of our savings into a sunglasses business. Now hear me out. I know I've had literally no success with any of my business ventures so far, and I've lost $500,000, but I also like sunglasses. That could be a cool idea, you know, sunglasses that you wear when it's sunny outside.
I got glasses made. The prototypes came in, and I have a pair for you too. Right before I flew, I just paid just under 11 grand to get 300 made.
How do you pay for these glasses?
My 401k.
Dude, you have a history of being terrible at investing, and you have $11,000, and you decide to just invest all of it on sunglasses. And it's crazy because he is so confident about this, and he doesn't really have a game plan other than, hey, sunglasses. And they don't really look like they fit properly on his head.
We'll get glasses in 3 months.
I told you, I support the glasses. My problem is not the glasses. I'm so happy for the glasses. I love it, the glasses. It's not the glasses, it's your actions.
She really does have a point here, and she even acknowledges that she is supportive of what he wants to do, and she's supportive of his business ventures, but the fact that he didn't tell her is the problem. It sounds like neither of them really make decisions as a couple like they should.
You want your glasses?
No. You think it's funny?
Sorry.
Do you think it's funny? What the is funny?
He's having a really good time for a dude
He's
who might
funny.
be about to lose everything.
He's funny.
The more I know
It's
about
definitely
the
funny.
financial situation, the more I feel scared we both gonna to be homeless. And I can't let him take me down with him.
Alright, so that's the story of Luke and Madeline up to this point. There's been 4
That's actually a wild thing to say when her business isn't even making a profit. And he's the one that's funding your business. Like what?
Episodes of this season so far. Do you guys think that she's gonna stick with him, or do you think she's gonna leave him once things get really bad? It's weird.
She's gonna leave him, bruh. I have a feeling she's gonna leave him. Hey, but that's his fault, bruh. He shouldn't have spent all that money on her. He crazy. He's wild for that one. Who else watches this to cheer themselves up and think life ain't so bad? Grind set culture has ruined the brains of so many people. Imagine where he'd be if he put all that money into a couple index funds and maybe some real estate. I'm still traumatized from that. What? She wasn't the gold digger I expected. He was the big man, rich poser who probably convinced her he's all over the financial situation. Go and open up your shop. I'll pay for it. And then a month later he arrives and says, oh yeah, so I don't have a job. Is this business going to make money soon? I guess I could see that point of view. People need to stop mistaking debt for wealth. he liquidated his entire 401k. I really hope that's just made up for drama. That's one of the it is, bro. It's crazy. Dude is wild. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, check out the quick slice. I don't know too much about their channel. This is like the first time we reacted to this channel, but they probably have more 90 Day Fiance. I don't even know what to call it, but clips, I guess. I don't know. Videos. Anyways, if you enjoyed my reaction, leave a like, comment, let me know what you would like to see on the channel, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys.